So guys, for the back armhole, so we'll be dividing to get the back armhole. We'll be dividing this line, this straight line, into two. So be dividing it into two to get the midpoint. So this is the midpoint. So I will go in by 0.5. I did the front 0.75, the back is 0.5. I just went in by 0.5. So I'll be connecting from this place to meet that 0.5 I went in by. You understand? So guys, I just did. After that guys, I'll be dropping my bust, my bust circumference divided by 4, bust 37 divided by 4. I don't want to call my figure out. I have 9.25, but I'll be adding 0.25 to it, making it 9.5. I will drop it from this back tightening, from this red marker, please. That is why I made this part red, so you get to understand. From this red marker, I'll be coming in and drop my bust measurement, bust circumference divided by 4. I will drop it here. So with my armhole curve, I'll be connecting it from this part to that's my bust measurement divided by 4. Do not forget, I'm dropping it on my chest line, not my bust point, chest line. I'll do same for the front. Next thing we'll be doing now is to introduce our bust span. But before then, I want to drop my hip measurement, my hip length, from my waist to hip length. I will drop it here from your waist. Make sure you drop it. Mine is 9. Make sure you drop it, waist to hip length. Mine is 9. I like making sure that my measurements are accurate. Then from the back waist, do not forget, you drop it. If we close our bust, that it will align. I'm saying it again, do not worry, leave it. So I'll be connecting it with a straight line. So I'll be connecting this part as well to get a straight line. So you see, so this is hip, this is hip guys. So guys, I will introduce my bust span now. So bust span 8 divided by 2, 4. Bust span 8 divided by 2, 4. I told you in other classes that if you do not know how to get your bust span, you get to divide this into 2, this straight line at the back. You see, back armhole into 2, not front one. The back armhole into 2, you understand? But I know my back, my bust distance span, so I'm going to be working with my bust span. So I'll be making use of my pencil as a beginner. Make use of your pencil here first, and we get the bust line before any other thing. You see, make use of my pencil, bust line 4 down to my hip. Then I will, with my same pencil and ruler, I will connect it, please, because we get to erase some parts after this. That is why I'm shouting, I'm insisting on you making use of your pencil. So from bust point to hip line, 4 inches bust span. So I'm going to come down from the bust point by 1 inch. There is another way of getting this, but because you're a beginner, I want you to understand it perfectly and also get this line straight. So I will go up from the hip line by 2 inches. Your bust legs or bust line is not supposed to, it's not supposed to go all the way to your hip line. So from that marked point, I will place my ruler and I will use my marker's pen to highlight it to this 1 inch below the bust point. Do not forget. So after that, I'm erasing this pencil here, and I'm erasing this pencil here. Is no longer needed. So the next thing I'll be doing, guys, now is to introduce my dart intake. I'll be doing that intake 0.75 here, 0.75 there. That is 1.5. 0.75, 0.75, 0.75, 0.75. That is 1.5. So I will be connecting it to this part here, guys. Take note. I'm connecting it here. Make sure your connections are always accurate. I'm connecting it here. So I will connect it this way again. This way. So guys, that is it. So with this my French cuff, I will make sure I smoothen this part. It's not supposed to be pointy, it's supposed to be rounded, you understand? So I'm doing that. So you see what we got here. So at the back, I will be doing same, but I'll be coming from this part to this part. For my 4 inches, I did back tightening 0.75. Yes, 0.75. So I'll be doing this, coming in by 4 inches to get my bust span. 4 inches to get my bust span. So after coming in by 4 inches to get my bust span, so if I get to drop 4 inches here, it will not be accurate. If I drop 4 inches here, it will not be accurate. So I'll be measuring from this my blue line, this my blue marker, to this my 4 inches to know how many I have there, how many inches I have here. So I'll be taking it up. Please do that. Do not forget to take it up. And I'm taking it down to my hip line as well. So with a straight line, I'm going to connect it. So I will come down, go up, will come down from the chest line at the back by 1 inch. Understand? Then I will go up from back by 2 inches. For the hip line, I will go up by 2 inches. Then I will be connecting it to get to my 1 inch. So I'm going to be erasing this pencil line here. So you see, so because I've come in here by 0.75, I'm going to be doing my dart intake of 0.5, 0.5. That is 1 inch in between the dart legs. So I will do this. I'll do this. So guys, I will smooth this area with my cuff. I will smoothen it. So I'll do same here. I don't want any pointy this thing. So guys, I'm going to be taking this line to the hip line now. I'm going to be taking it down to the hip line now. So guys, I did a half inch rather away from the hip line. I brought this line to half inch away from the hip line because I want a smooth connection when I get to connect this thing, the legs, you know, down. So what I'll be doing now is to insert my waist measurement. I will insert my waist measurement. Waist 30 divided by 4. So on my waistline, I'll drop my waist measurement 7.5. I will add this 1.5 to it, 7.5 plus 1.5 for that intake. So I will come here away from this red marker. I'll drop my 7.5 from the red marker, please. From the red marker, I'll drop my 7.5, and this that intake is 1. I will add my 1 inch to it for the that intake. You see? So I'll be connecting. Can connect with your straight ruler or your curve ruler, depending on the kind of shape that you get. So here I'll be working with my straight ruler, you understand? So I'll connect here as well. So guys, see how beautiful it is. See how it is looking. It's taking shape already. So I will come to my waist, my hip line here. Do not forget my hip 40 divided by 4, 10 inches. 10 inches. See, I'll drop my 10 inches here. Drop my 10 inches. I'll come here too. From this center back to this point, I'll drop 10 inches. 10 inches. So what I will do now is to also connect. Please do not forget that you can use your curve, but as a beginner, I don't want to use my curve. I'm making use of a straight ruler. So you get to know that you can as well as make use of a straight ruler. So yeah, you see, straight down and straight here as well. Please do not forget. So after that, guys, you can blend. You can blend, can always blend. Can always blend. You see? Blend these aspects as well. Look for what the curves that work for you, and I've blended it. So guys, I'll be taking this measurement down for a basic gown. For a basic gown, I told you that we are drafting a basic gown, guys. For a basic gown, you bring down this your 10 here, your hip measurement divided by 4. It is 10. you bring it down to get a basic gown. You see, 10 here as well to get a basic gown. 10, you bring down your 10, bring down your 10 to get a basic gown. That is what we call a basic gown. That is what we call a basic gown. Then you get to connect from this part. You get to connect from this part to meet your 10 inches. This is for a basic gown, and this one. So after that, you can smooth, you know, with your curve. You can smoothen this aspect with your curve. So this is your basic gown. This is your basic gown, and you bring this 10 here too as your basic gown. You connect it down. You connect it down. This is a basic gown for the back as well. Let me do it, but we won't be making use of this because I don't want it to be this basic gown, not a basic gown. But this is what we are supposed to do as a basic gown, as a basic as this is a basic gown class. So this is it for a basic gown. But guys, we won't be doing this. Instead, this 10 that we got from here, we'll take out 2, can take out 1, can take out 1.5, can take out 2, can take out 2.5, can do, you know, the highest I've worked with is 2.5. So this 10 we got here, we'll take out 2 from our 10, we will have 8. So you'll be bringing your 8 down here. You understand? So you will give your gown some shape. So in this, at the back, you won't be dropping your 8 exactly. So you'll be dropping that 2 inches you took out from the 10. You split it here. You drop 1 inch here, and you will drop another, see, 1 inch here as well, for to have this bum illusion, to have a bum illusion. So that is what you do to have bum illusion. So I'll be connecting this one 20. So guys, I'll be connecting from here to this part, from here to this part, to the 10, to the 8. Do not forget, we are not making use of the 10, we are making use of the 8 inches for the hem line. We are making use of the 8 inches for the hem line. We are not making use of the 10. We are making use of the 8 inches for the hem line. I'm sorry if all of this is obstructing your view. My table is kind of small. So I still have my measurements, the measurements I'm working with here. So at this down part, guys, we made use of the 8 inches, not 10, because I want our gown to have some kind of shape. So we made use of the 8 inches, not 10. So if there's anything to, you know, to blend here, I'll be blending it. If there's anything to be blended, please blend. I just did. Our gown is, so I didn't make use of this one from this part to this part. That is the 10 I had on my hip line, so I brought it down to give us a basic gown without shape. From hip to the hemline is always the same thing, but I didn't make use of that. Instead, I took out 2 inches from the 10. I brought my 8 inches here. So the 2 inches I took out from the hem, I'm splitting it here now for the back. At the CB, I drop 1 inch. At the SB, I drop 1 inch. So this is the initial 10 you know, I use as practical to let you know how it would look like if we are to make use of the 10 we got from hip line. So we won't be making use of these two also for the back. So I'm splitting the 2 inches here, 1 1. This I will drop 1 at the CB for my bum illusion. I will drop 1 here. That is how we split it. So now guys, I'll be connecting it with a straight ruler. I'll be connecting it. Let me connect the SB first, side back first. So guys, this is it. So this is it guys. So for this part, there is something called the back vent. So I'll be teaching you how to get your back vent guys. So to get your back vent, from this hem, you go up by, you know, 10 inches. Go up by 10 inches. I'm doing a 3/4 gown. If it were to be a short gown, I'd advise you go up by 7 or 6 inches from the hem. But since it's a 3/4 gown, I'm going up by 10 inches. But if your customer wants a slit to be higher, you come to the hip line, you come down by 10 inches from the hip line. But mine, from this hem line, is perfect. From this not this part, please, from this our back length, our back hem line to the 10 inches is perfect for me. So I'm doing 10 inches. After that, with my straight ruler, I'll be going out to get my 1.5 for my vent. I'm going out. See, I'm going out. So I'll do 1.5 for my vent. 1.5, please do not forget. 1.5, and I will do another 1.5 here. Then I will be connecting it with a straight line. That is my back vent guys. That is my back vent. See my back vent. See my back vent. So this is the vent. V-E-E-N-T, vent. This is the vent. That is the vent, you understand? So guys, from that vent, I'll be connecting it, you understand? I'll be stopping here. I'll be coming in by 0.5 from the vent. I'm coming in here by 0.5 from the vent. So I'll be connecting it to the hip. You see, I'll be connecting my 0.5 to the hip. I won't be connecting it down. I'll be connecting it to the hip. Or since we had one here to split, you can come in by 1. You see, can come in by 1. Can come in by 1 and connect it. So I'm connecting. You can do 0.5, 0.75, you can do 1. So I just did 1 inch guys. So you see, so that is it. So this, I don't want too many lines to start showing. This is my back vent. You see, I came in by 1. This one I dropped here. I drop it here because there's no way this my line will get to this part. No, because of this my back vent. If it were to be a ventless gown without vent, so I would have brought this leg down to this part, you understand, but it won't get here because of my back vent. So I came in here by 1 I went out by 1.5. So this part happens to be my back vent. So guys, you see the outcome of our gown. So this is it, guys.